Welcome back to our Felid Necromancer of Sif. Last episode, we worked our way through Swamp and got our Swamp rune. We did, unfortunately, have a death. That being said, we are a Felid slash Felid. And so we do have more lives. I think at this rate, we're XL 17, and yet it still says I only have one life. That feels bad. I wish I had more. I thought it was supposed to be like 9 lives. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, things are going all right. We're summoning away. We've got some, like, let's call them middle game plus spells, and we're about to activate Haunt. We technically need. I think I can get one spell back with Soul Splinter Abandonment. Blink could be abandoned, and I could buy it right now. I'd rather just let it naturally get to that level, like spell level, so that I can learn it. Anyway, that's for later in the episode probably to decide. But what we're gonna do, which we picked up at the end of Swamp, is look at this requirement. And historically in this character, we've been very disappointed with requirements in terms of only getting 3 choices, and it's been pretty rough. One we ended up getting gold, and one we got a translocations book, which ended up helping. So I won't complain. It's a 50-50, but it's not a great 50-50. So let's take a look. Amulet of Reflect, which would have been good perhaps had I not had the selection I've acquired over the period of time in this character. 1,000 gold and the Book of the Senses. Now the gold is enough that it's like, okay, I'll just take the gold, but technically we don't have much to buy. But what's this? Silence. It's really just silence. And I'm not hexes. And it's not like I'm going to immediately learn this, and so I'll probably just get it by default from having Sif. So I think I'd rather just take the gold, I suppose. Once again, disappointing requirement. Gold is gold, which is cool, but when you have this much gold and nothing to buy, it isn't the same. Anyway, cool. What are we learning here? Do I still care to learn hexing? I suppose a little bit. I think I will cap hexing at 10. We do have Viper, so it is adding to Viper. You know, it's +4. I can take it to 10 at least. Anyway, we want that summoning a Necro to pump up for Haunt. Yeah. At a certain point, do I turn off dodging? Like, I've got EV 27. I think that's okay. So I think I might turn off dodging for a bit. I think I still pump the fighting because I'm a Felid. I can't risk not having as much health as possible. And probably once I hit and I get my Haunt, I'll probably settle down spellcasting as well. I don't know when I'm going to turn off evocation though, or invocation. Sorry. In past episodes, not this, but I know in the past, I always say evocation when I mean invocation. I wish they were slightly different. Like one was called, like, I don't know, Faith, and one was called Gizmo or something. You know what I'm saying? Although evocables make sense, but invocation, to invoke your god, I don't know. It's fine. I just need to learn how to pronounce it right, or say what I mean. Cool. All right. So let's jump into Snake. So we'll start it off with some summons and get some Reap going. We don't have poison resist, which is very awkward in this game. Yeah. Identify. Let's continue along our scrolls. Enchant weapons. Unfortunately, not today. I can't use weapons. So we've got Azul. I prefer not to engage it when I have only one zombie. So let's kind of reset here. Honestly, I can't reap that either. Lots of alarms. Interesting. I'll force this. I'll even reap it as well. See what happens here. Build up a ball, maybe. Roxanne. I'm not interested in a granite, a talisman, so we'll just let that be. A Naga warrior's near. Oh, didn't kill it. Thought we killed it. Mana Viper versus Mana Viper. Let's pull back a little. Okay, let's intercept some damage and take it out. Alright, it's Azul time. I'll forest. I will hopefully have him die soon. I don't want to have... I guess I have to take a curing. Wow, hello. Dude, thanks for that. Alright, the most I would want to kill of Snake Pit 1 is done. I'm actually going to change my order from C to D, so I'm going to cast Martyr's Knell quicker than Anguish. Extend a little bit more time for me to see things on the floor before I Anguish, as well as get that Martyr out earlier. Maybe it'll pop him earlier, or at least intercept damage earlier. Yeah, just trying to fiddle with my order of things here. We've got 4 spell levels. Where is it? Oh, we've got Death Channel. Ooh, Death Channel's just better animate dead. I should probably get that too. Wow, when you get all these spells, you're like so wanting to learn them all. So, wow, especially when Haunt is about castable here, but. Well, it's a +2 from Animate Dead, so I could put off Haunt a little bit more and have Death Channel. Such is life, I guess. Okay, I will drop Animate Dead. Done. I know you can use Animate Dead and Death Channel, but I think we should just stick with the simple stuff here. I think it's one or the other. Or it's not one or the other, but regardless, I think you'll see once we start death channeling here how potent it is. And once again, we're fishing for some more spell levels so that I can bring in my Haunt. Now, of course, I can Amnesia. I can also lose it with my God, but I'm not that desperate. I'm slightly behind the curve, but I'm at least with the curve. Okay, let's learn G, brand weapon. Not today. We don't use weapons. What else do we not know? Butterfly, immolate, or immolation, poison, and summoning. Summoning would be cool because they count under my like whole anguish or Martyr's Knell stuff. Jogrun, scary dude, and I don't want to engage him with literally no support on the floor. I should probably Death Channel. See, now these guys are a little bit more potent. My assistants. Uh, doesn't it stay with me? Oh, only for the death channel. Oh. Ooh, maybe I did want to keep Animate Dead. Oh, I mistook this. Maybe I was thinking about the Frozen Inglatiate one, because it makes the frozen dudes. So now I have to cast Death Channel every time. Which is, I guess, fine. It's just, I didn't expect that. Well, we've learned. Now I've got a Death Channel off the top. Let's back away. Okay, let's reset upstairs. I don't have any dead things with me. Rip. I should have kept Animate Dead. I can still learn it. It's just, that's so awkward. Fully explored. Oh, I'm upstairs. Things are just not living long enough to have Death Channel be relevant. I'm pretty sure it should be lasting quite a while with... Well, I only have 13 and a half, I suppose. It's not like I'm a Necro who's only learning Necro and I'm already 20 Necro. How many times can I say Necro? Death Channel. Summon my guys. Lock them down. Okay. Let's forest, I suppose, if I can reach it. Here it is. Death Channel. Heal my guy. And hopefully the whips do my bidding. Yep. Um... Alright. Floor's done. That's tough about the Death Channel. Like, I could immediately learn it now. Oh, we got Infestation now? Wow, we've got Endgame Necro. Pretty fun. I don't know if we're going to get there, but I'm certainly going to train Necro the whole way through as well as summoning. I suppose we're training what we're training. Hexing will turn off soon, by the way, once we hit 10. So that'll stop with the Mana Viper and the Anguish a little bit. Anguish is still so underpowered. I should keep... it feels so bad turning off a +4 when it's actually useful to 2 of your main, like, 7 spells. See, the nice thing with Death Channel is once it converts, it's like an instant wipe of everything. But what I'm concerned about is this early game stuff, or the early fight stuff, where I just need something in the way of things. Like here, I can't do forest. I could maybe... Oh no, I think I just gotta back out here. Here, I can forest here. Okay. See, once the death channel converts over, it just like swarms everything. It's almost like an early game infestation, or like mid game infestation, I suppose. See, like all under control here, but that's not my character's weakness. My character's weakness is right here. I don't want things charging at me, getting away with murder. Anyway, Snake Pit 3's done. Plenty of time in the episode. We're at 4 spell levels. I'm going to keep looking. Sorry, guys. It's just like, okay, mental math in my head here. Sphinx Sisters is almost summonable. Interesting. Wow. Okay. I know I could probably cast like BVC and lock things down, kind of like how Graveclaw locks it down. I could probably do stuff like that. I don't know, with Haunt right there at 11%. See, the thing is like, I'm very tempted to be like, oh, I'm gonna unlearn IMB because it's 4, and it's not like I'm using it all the time. Like when you look on the end of the game, or whatever, the graveyard or shift or whatever you want to call it, the you're going to see IMB is barely cast relative to all these other spells, but IMB has literally saved me at least once in this this game. So I can't afford to not have IMB in edge case scenarios. So it's tough. Yeah. The only other thing I could think of is maybe like, oh, I'm done with Canine Familiar. I'm going to upgrade that to, and then insert other spell. Because that could be an argument. I'm not sure what else we could be summoning in terms of creatures, like individual I'm summoning. I know the Seismosaurus egg is just incredibly annoying, and so it's not really an option. It takes forever to spawn. You have to like get things to walk into the egg, and then the egg eats them, or it's just crazy. So unless I get like a summon cactus, I think that's still a thing. Or what is it? There's some other things. There's summon stuff that is like one nice thing. Unless I can find something like that. Oh, look, summon Hydra right there. It's 7 cost though. So if I was to summon Hydra, I would need 4 spells and abandon Call Canine. And at that point, I'm like, why don't I just haunt? You know? So I think my number one concentration now should be haunt, I think. I think that's the correct choice. Yeah. So I'm at 4, I can get to 5, and haunt is 7. So I still need to naturally gain some spell casting, or spell levels. Alright, anyway, let's go down to Snake Pit 4. Okay, I'm going to start with Forest, Death Knell, summon some stuff. Let's kind of clear this way. See how much of a ball of this death we can do. Forest is still alive, I suppose. Death Channel's alive. So let's try to get this Death Channel to wash upon what's left here. As so. So this is nice. It's just kind of self-clearing. I can actually Forest again. Get another Viper. It's Graveclaw. Death Channel's done, so I could probably Death Channel. Tell it to kill that. Start it all over. We're just kind of filtering things through this little corner here. And I'm assuming where our stair was is the entrance to one access point. Or maybe it's not. I was going to say to the final vault, but here we are with another set of tiles. So I'm not sure exactly. Let's Forest. I'm Death Channeling. I'm going to run upstairs because that was a lot of damage. Okay, different down. I'm going to go immediately up. I will IMB. Probably killed him, actually, yeah. See, IMB is so good. Like, today is not an IMB game, like main castable. Just because I have things and you can't cast IMB with things around. But it's so good. So, alright, let's do this. Alright, and let the Death Channel roll. Look at all this action, all this green. Yeah, so this is the end of Snake right here. It's the big S swirl, I believe, or something like that. Just gonna pull back. Death Channel's ending. My Forest is at its max. Oh my. Okay, so I have some options here. If I fear them, they'll just be handled. I could Fog and break his line of sight. I could Bjorgalore and have a 22% chance to fail, but I would heal myself. I could simply heal myself. I will simply heal myself. Now the question is what can be done here? I think if I Fog and then IMB, it dies, and I just back away and reset here. I can probably Forest to get out of here. It's Mana Viper. I just need to get out of line of sight. I could even camp here. Oh my. Okay, cure. Back away. I could kill those things, but I cannot risk death here. Do you see that? We got triple poisoned and also like no health. Okay, let's restart. Death Channel and Forest still active, so it's simply Dog and Viper. Oh man. Can I maybe fear? See, I don't have flying. I could Enlightenment. This guy is sniping me. So the Enlightenment not only gave me magic resist, but it also gave me flying, which was necessary for that lava pit. Okay, let's try this again. What haven't I summoned? Forest. And I'll Graveclaw, I suppose. Get this rolling. Oof. No thanks. And so that's stealth for you guys. Stealth allowed me to make that choice. So that's some sort of end. I don't know what the actual end is, actually. Certainly thought it was... Oh, we got another one. It's Forest. Oh my. Well, he's dead, but Jesus. Should I put Fire Res? I'm putting Fire Res on. I don't care anymore. I want him to come around the corner, and I have already summoned things. There he is. At least he's reflected now. Oh, wow. Doing pain work right there. Okay, Shock Serpent. Wow, they're really pelting me. Okay, I'll stick around here. Yeah, this is the wavy end for sure. Okay, and they killed themselves. And this should be the rune right here. There it is. Cool. Okay, so we've got the rune. I do want to keep clearing here. We got time, a minute or two left on the episode anyway, so might as well make it nice and clean. Now we have that closed door. Now that is very scary. Perhaps even leave it alone scary. Once again, I have the choice. I think I'll leave that alone. Whatever's in... any other alarms here? Find alarm, because that first alarm is a little close. But to get them out of there, maybe... Maybe there's an alarm upstairs, right at a stair. Is there an alarm here? Snake 3 up there. It's not really near a downstair. Yeah, I don't think it would be smart to do that because of it's not like I can summon a force there or something, you know. That's just very dangerous. So I'm going to call it for the Snake 4 there. I'll say it's done. Whatever's in there was never meant to be. And so we've got both our runes. So what's next? Well, we have all the we would ever want to handle Elven Halls. So I think that's the choice. Unless... I mean, I don't have a lot of RC. Like, if I take the Fire Ring off, I have a natural RC. but you want like 2 or so RC to do the frozen, what are they called, sentinels or something, whatever's in vaults that does like the shock of the side of the walls. You want some cold protection, and you want our Alec. And right now my only our Alec is this stupid maw talisman that will never work. So I think I have to at least try to get a little bit into elf, and see what's in there. Maybe we get some items, some rings with our Alec on them, something like that. So this will be the end of this episode of this Felid, Necromancer of Sif. We actually just hit 5 spell levels, so we're getting real close to natural haunt. But at the same time, it's like, well, there's Summon Hydra, there's Haunt, there's Malign Gateway. That's the one I've been talking about forever. So actually, I might go Malign Gateway, because this is like, it's the best summoning thing ever. So actually, we'll probably start next episode making sense of this, but I'm probably going Malign Gateway. What is happening here? Yeah, so that might replace my Canine Familiar, maybe. But hey, I'll think about this next episode. We're already above time, so good news. We're getting some real deep summoning next episode. See you there. And hopefully we have more fun times in Elf. See you in a bit.